Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is probably gonna be I'm gonna be redoing my Budokai beginner's guide. I have more experience with the game, and I can just update a few outdated things that aren't really in the game anymore. As you guys know, I was banned from the Budokai Discord, and I have no way of accessing any new information. So I have no idea what's going on with the game right now. So basically, let's hop right back into it. So when you spawn in, you will see play or whatever. You hit play, and when you begin, it'll ask you, your gender. So it'll spawn you in as, whatever gender. And there's a little GUI here that'll show you, your name, your age, your race, the planet you're on. I'm currently in the time chamber, and when I get out, I'll continue or whatever. But there's rerolls and race rerolls, and the codes should be in the Budokai Discord. I'll link the Discord in the description, so you guys can go ahead and join if you haven't already. I can't join back or whatever. I'm banned. But there's also aura. The aura, it'll be here. Your aura spins, you can reroll or whatever. And there, the chances are here too. The chances for the races as well. Legendary Super Saiyan and Sphinx and Bio Android being the top three races. I mean, the percentage really kind of doesn't matter. The game is really majority like any race can be OP pretty much, but the passives for the races are really what drives it home. Like Majin, we have like a tank passive or something, where basically for every second where we stand still, we gain a bit of health over time, for that. And that's Majin. And there's each race has its own passive or whatever. And genes are in the game as well. Genes are basically each race has a gene. Let's say Frieza race, there's a cooler gene and a Frieza gene, and basically if you get the cooler gene, it's the more common one. You'll have the cooler form as your you'll get the cooler forms. And if you have the Frieza gene, I think he added golden Frieza form, but he took it out not long ago. He took it out because I guess it didn't look right or whatever. But I'm sure they'll add that in the future. And yeah, you can re-roll these if you want. I did not mean to do that, but you can re-roll these if you want. They cost Robux. You can buy as many as you want. If you don't like the race you have, you can try and spin for any other race. I mean, the races don't really matter too much. There are also codes as well. You can check the Discord for the codes, type it in, and then hit enter to give you the spins for each one. I have 10 race spins. I don't want to spin right now, but yeah, I'm gonna get into the game and show you guys the rest of that. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, and we have returned from the time chamber. Let's get right into this guide. Alright guys, so when you spawn in, if you spawn in as Majin, you'll spawn on the Majin planet, which is where I am right now. And you'll spawn on your specific planet for each race, right? So this guy's in Namekian. They would spawn on Namek, right? Humans would spawn on Earth, stuff like that. So it'll tell you your planet when you first hop in the game, in the menu and stuff. So when you first hop in, what you want to do is first you want to rack up some Zenny, right? So a Dragonball. Anyways, alright, when you first spawn in, you want to try and get some Zenny, right? So you can get this SpacePod. Basically, there's gonna be quests like this. There's gonna be boards. Basically, what you want to do is press E on them. It'll ask you, would you like to queue you up for a mission? And each quest normally gives, certain quests normally give like 1,000 Zenny, right? So I have 5,000. After you do the quest, you'll hit yes, and it'll show you on your screen a red circle, right? So it'll tell you what you got to do, and certain quests count as, well, one kill counts as 2. I think the Frieza soldiers, if you kill one of them, it'll count as 2. So after I kill one, it'll be 3, and if I kill another one, it'll be 1, right? So basically we're gonna do that here. So I'm gonna fight one of these guys. Oh, and another thing, the NPCs, when you fight them, they scale to your battle power. So look, I have 700,000 battle power. Once I hit him, his power will scale to mine, so it will be even, right? So when I attack him, boom, he should have my battle power now. So actually, hold on, sorry, let me turn this down. It's a little loud, but yeah, basically the NPCs scale to your battle power. So if you guys didn't know that, then now you know, right? So you can also get Dragon Balls from quests as well. It's a drop. So once you complete the quest, or once you kill an NPC in the quest or something, it'll say you received the Dragon Ball, like over here. And yeah, that's normally how you get the either like that, or gripping someone, you know, to have it, you know what I'm saying? So basically, after you get the Zenny or whatever, what you want to do is get the space pod, right? And the next thing you want to do is, once you have the space pod, you want to get roughly, let's say, you want to get a lot more. You need a lot of Zenny. So once you get enough Zenny, right? So altogether, you might want to get at least, and most of the time, Bane he'll hand out free Zenny, like after an update or whatever. He'll give like 20k Zenny, or however much he decides to give out. Basically, once you have that Zenny, what you want to do is get the space pod, like so. So you see how I killed one of the NPCs? It went from 5 to 3. Most of the quests are like that. So once you kill one, it'll go down 2. And yeah, once you finish that, you got enough Zenny, you come back to spawn, or wherever your pod is. You can ask people in your game to show you, or fly around to find it. But basically, you come to this engineer, press E on him, and he'll say blah 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 blah, would you like to buy this ship for, I think it's 5k Zenny. So you need 5,000 Zenny for the space pod. So you got to do a quest 5 times. It shouldn't be too hard. It should be pretty easy, because they do scale to your battle power, so it shouldn't be all that difficult. But once you have that, and you have the space pod, and you have at least, let's say, 3k Zenny, afterwards you want to get 3k more, right? So what you want to do in order to get this, which is key sense, you can sense, you know, people's battle power. Like you see this guy right here. What you want to do is, you basically want to get your space pod, right? Where is it? It's right here. Get your space pod, open it up, and you want to hop in here, and I'll show you where all the planets are. So once you get in here, these are all the planets. Basically, Earth, Namek, Sadala, which is the sand planet, Majin, which is where we are, Polaris is the Acrosian planet, Obus is I'm not too sure. I think that's the, I don't know. I know this is the Sphinx planet. This is, I think, the Jiren race. I forgot what they're called. I haven't played in a minute, but yeah, this is the Jiren race. Humans, Namekians, Saiyans, Majins, Acrosians, yeah, and so on and so forth. Basically, once you get to 3k, you go to Namek, right? And if you guys have seen my other Budokai guide, you want to go to Namek. Once you get to Namek, you go to the highest peak where Nail is, right? And you buy, it should be 3k Zenny. So you buy the skill that he's offering, and you should get this, which is key sense. So you can sense people all around you. Basically, Nail, he gives you 3 choices. Well, not choices, but he gives you 3 abilities, right? One of them is 3k. The next is 3k. And the last one is 24k, which is this. It's Ki right here, and I'll show you this. It's 25,000 Zenny. It's Ki, which is that, right? So that's the final skill right there. What is this guy saying? That's the final skill, right? basically, after you do that, what you want to do is you want to try and get more. This game is really based off Zenny, right? You need a lot of money, dog. So you can basically do sales and transactions with your Dragon Balls. Like here, I have a 8-star right here, or I'm sorry, not 8-star, 5-star, and I have a 6-star, and I could sell those to certain people who want them for Zenny, right? A lot of people offer 25,000 Zenny for Dragon Balls, or however much they want it for. But basically, what you want Zenny for is the time chamber, which is your number one priority. You want to get to the time chamber, and you also want to get this weighted gear right here. Weighted gear, it gives you a 1.5 multiplier for your battle power when you're training or when you're in the time chamber. The hermit shell also gives you a multiplier, battle power. I can't talk. Battle power multiplier, but it's a lot less. It's a lot less than the weighted gear here. And what you want to do to get this is you want to go to King Kai. Okay, so you want to lose all your lives. You're gonna lose. Once you lose all your lives, you're gonna lose not Zenny, battle power, right? It should be like 25% of your battle power should be lost once you lose all your lives. So once you die all the way, you lose all your lives. You're gonna lose Zenny. You might lose battle power as well. So be prepared for that. So what you want to do is the weighted gear here. It costs 5,000 Zenny, 5K. So you might want to get a little more extra, because when you die, you lose Zenny as well. You'll just lose it. Not all of it. You'll lose maybe like 1,000, maybe 2,000 Zenny. So you'll go in with maybe like 3K. So you want to make sure you have extra Zenny. Maybe make sure you have like 8K Zenny or 9K Zenny. So that way when you die, you lose like 2K. You'll be at 7,000, 6,000 Zenny. So that way you still have 5,000 for the weighted gear. So that's how you get the weighted gear. So when you die all the way, you go through Snake Way, fly all the way to the end of Snake Way, and you click the orb. It's gonna be an orb there. You click the orb, get there, and you head to King Kai. He'll be at the building, and he'll ask you if you want the weighted gear for 5,000, and that's how you get that. We can go ahead and cancel this. The locations of, I don't know if you guys know this, the locations of all the abilities. There is Kamehameha, that's on Earth. Wolfang Fist is on Earth. Majority of these are on Earth. Energy Wave is on Earth. The Hunter device, you can also do this. People, all right. So basically, another thing, when you basically have when you kill someone, right? When you grip someone and you fully kill them, like how I killed the NPC, you press V to do that, right? And when you kill a player, you get a bounty on your head with a certain amount of Zenny. And when that happens, what you want to do is you might want to avoid people, because they'll have this device here, and all they have to do is press E, and it'll pop up how much Zenny you have on your head. If I get close enough, a number will pop up if they have a bounty, and if I want to, I could go ahead and kill them and take that money for myself. That's one way to improve or not improve, but to gain Zenny, and also to gain battle power, by the way, if you're absorption race, which is not a lot of people like absorption races. They despise it and they hate it, and they truly desire death for any absorption race they come across, because we take a lot of battle power upon absorbing. We take a certain amount. I don't really remember, but just be careful of your bounties and of gripping and of killing people all the way. Remember the way that I can't talk. The keybind for gripping is V, right? So once you have a down player, you press V to kill them all the way. And if you're in absorption race, it's a 10% chance. I think, is it 10? I think it's 10%. No, 50%. Sorry, 50% chance to absorb them So sometimes if you kill someone, you won't get an absorption notification here. It'll be like on the right side of the screen right here, and it'll say you successfully absorbed so and so or whatever, and your battle power will be up, and you'll probably have taken their zenny as well. So with that said, I think that's pretty much it. Really, it's not really much to explain, but just be careful, dog. You really want to be careful, because people are really toxic in this game. This game can really change you, so just be cautious, be aware, and be on your toes, because people are really fiending in this game. So also, if you're doing a transaction for Dragon Ball, let's say someone wanted to buy my 5-star or 6-star here, and they, like, you got to be aware of people around you as well. So let's say I grab my Dragon Ball and I drop it, right? I drop it, and a person comes up and they try to steal it, right? A lot of the time you can pick up things while fighting, which is, you guys saw in my last video, where I became a menace. I picked up the guy's Dragon Ball. You got to be careful. You got to be very careful about doing transactions around other people, and you also got to be careful about trading with certain people as well, because certain people, they'll trade with you, but they won't like go through with the trade. Like they'll all right, so let's say someone's trading me. He'll be like, okay, just drop the Dragon Ball right here and move away. Okay, so I'll drop it and I'll move away, right? And he hasn't paid me yet. So basically what he'll do is he'll probably try and pick it up and not pay me at all and just leave. So you got to be cautious of people doing stuff like that and trying to scam you, and just be careful who you trade with. Other than that, everything is pretty much self-explanatory. Just do quests, get your battle power up, and most of the time Bane will release a 2x battle power in the game, so that way when you go to the time chamber you can gain a lot more battle power than usual. Certain races have passives to where they can, like humans, if you're a human race, you'll have a certain percentage off from the time chamber. So if you want to go into the time chamber, you'll have a certain amount of number off, so you won't have to spend all of your zenny to get into the time chamber. I think it costs 25,000 zenny to get in the time chamber, and there's a cooldown. There's a 12-hour cooldown. So once you go in there, you can't leave the time chamber till you finish your time in there, right? So, and there's also another little tip I want to give you folks. If you, all right, so let's say Bane released free zenny, right? He gave everyone 25,000 zenny, and you have alts, right? So what you want to do is you want to open, if you're on Windows, you want to open the Microsoft Store, right? So you go into the Microsoft Store and you download the Roblox app, right? So what you want to do is log into your alt account on the Roblox app, and then you want to join Budokai, create your character or whatever, and get that free zenny. But you have to do it before he releases, the free zenny, or your alt won't get the zenny, right? So once your alt has the zenny, you want to go ahead and type in the chat once you join your main account, right? And you type /send money. You want to type the amount, let's say 200,000 or 22,000, and then after that you want to type their username, which is my name. Or I might have did that backwards. I think the name goes first and then the number, so you can try both. So you do /send money, the name, and then the number amount you want to send, right? So that's basically how you do that, and that's how I got enough money to go to the time chamber multiple times. So you guys just got to be careful of that. And with that said, I'm pretty sure that's about it. I could have ran around and showed you guys exactly what I was talking about, but every time I leave a planet, the recording stops, and because I'm leaving the game and joining another game for the planets, right? So yeah, with that said, I think that should be pretty much it. You guys gotta be careful in the game. A lot of people are very toxic towards Majins, bio androids. Just be careful and do what you got to do to get stronger, to protect yourself. So yeah, with that said, I will see you guys later. If you have any questions, comment down below, and anyone will answer them. I will answer them as well. Ask me anything or ask them anything down below, and we'll, help you out. So yeah, also the codes, don't forget the codes, guys. Check the Discord, get the codes, get the free race spins, get the free aura spins, get all those spins, right? And I will see you guys later. Don't expect too much Budokai in the future. It's kind of I don't know, not bland. It's fun, still fun, but you just gotta, I'm trying to figure out my flow here, and I'm still working on the multiverses video as well, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, if you're new, go ahead, subscribe for me. I appreciate all the support from you guys. It's been a thrill, it's been a blast. And yeah, if you're new, just show your boy some love, man. It'll motivate me to do some more. Yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys later. Yes, there was something else I wanted to say, but I forgot. I'll remember later, and I'll say it at a different time. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Adios. Oh, glory to the Most High, guys. You guys already know I love you guys. And yeah, I'm rambling, so yeah, let's get out of here. I'm sorry.